Welcome to the Create with Katrina Julia show by Fit Life Creation, where we talk all the things on wellness, faith, marketing, business, and travel to create a life and business you love. I've been there, friend. I've walked from fear to faith, self-hate to love, corporate to calling, and bondage to freedom, along with transformation in every area of my life. I'm right here with you, walking along on my own path to creating. So tune in so that you learn how to create a life and business you love, hands-on. Let's create it. This episode is for you if you are feeling like a Black Friday and or Cyber Monday circus ringmaster. Are you feeling overwhelmed or like you don't even know where to start when it comes to putting things together to feel flow with emails, with blogs, with shows, with social media, perhaps UGC and or influencer marketing when it comes to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the upcoming holiday season? I understand. I've been there and I have never felt more prepared, more purpose than I do this year. So take a deep breath, put on your top hat, Mr. and Mrs. Circus Ringmaster, and let's rock this Black Friday like a boss. So if you haven't yet, definitely head on over to the link in bio and to my Fractional CMO and my free quiz, because whether or not you are ready to have a fractional CMO, the quiz is extremely intentional and designed to help you walk through how is your marketing. And I also have a video that ties to it on my YouTube channel. And if you DM me at Katrina Julia Fit CMO and or comment CMO on any of my CMO posts that are coming up, then you will get the video and the quiz directly in your DMs. I just tested it. And when I commented specifically CMO on one of my recent posts that I tested, you must see it before you see it. It has the text over a yellowish wall and it talks about vision. So that one I already tested. So definitely if you comment on that one. And then I have some upcoming CMO posts. So some of you may be wondering, what is a fractional CMO? I'm so glad you asked. So first, a CMO stands for a Chief Marketing Officer. And I have countless episodes on the show and on the blog on Fractional CMO, on my YouTube channel, and also on trends in marketing, and also on my highlights on my Instagram that you may find as well, and or search CMO or marketing or boss brand via the blog. However, for the purposes of this episode, I really want to dive into the 411 on a fractional CMO. And if you are thinking about having someone to help you and partner with you and align with you on your business to business, on integrating AI, on prioritizing, planning, and profiting from your emails all the way through your social media so that your campaigns and your marketing is seamless, not just for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but beyond into 2024 and beyond. So diving into the world of on-demand marketing expertise, a fractional CMO is literally, in corporate America, years ago, you would have chief marketing officers, that or chief financial officer, chief operating officer that, in essence commanded 150K, 200K, 300K, 400K plus annual salaries. Fractional CMOs were created to challenge the profession and professionals to streamline, to scale, and to provide results at a fraction of the cost, at a fraction of the time, so that you or others don't have that overhead, that cost of a quote unquote full-time person, especially in 2023. And so a fractional CMO are, marketing pros who work with you, your team on a part-time basis, providing guidance, providing project management, creating dashboards, creating launching like a boss from A to Z to help you get results and reach your goals. And if you haven't yet tuned into my episode on Launch Like a Boss and 5 steps to launch like a boss on both the show and the blog and my YouTube channel, I definitely recommend you do, because I walk through so much amazing greatness that'll really, really help you catapult to the next level. So, assess your business needs. Take a moment to assess your unique business and marketing needs. Are you looking to launch a new high-end offer, a new, product, a new online course, or D, all of the above? Are you looking to revamp your marketing strategy? Are you feeling like you are all over the place and you don't really have the plan, the priorities, and the profits so that you feel like you're aligned to your purpose? Determining that area. And then again, the free marketing quiz that I referenced and the YouTube video on how is your marketing in 2023 and getting real and not just Instagram real walks you through the quiz, and I dive deep into the quiz. Divine downloads and define goals and objectives. So the more you get clear, and when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, because I found myself, the end of 2022 into 2023, realizing where I, had been busy, but then I wasn't as focused and was not prioritizing and was not flowing as much as I would like. So that was a huge intention for me walking into 2023. And I really feel like exponentially over the last 3 months, things have aligned rapidly. AI has radically helped me save, 10, 20 plus hours a week, along with my VAs too, like beyond that. And then also just the productivity. And then also realizing, I love traveling. I love being a limitless global girl and aligning that to passion and purpose. And, 2020 through 2022, I traveled full time, in the middle of a pandemic through 3 continents, 10 countries, and then went back to Atlanta, was there a year and took one trip during that time, and really, really, literally was grounded on a spiritual and practical level. And then now in August, as I left Atlanta, I thought, oh, I'm going to stay in Playa del Carmen, or I'm going to travel. And then several things from both a spiritual and practical and focus and expense purposes, and taking past lessons I had learned in the past made me rapidly realize, wait a minute. Yes, I love to travel. Yes, I love to create content and do ABC 1, 2, 3. However, this is also pulling me from purpose, priorities, planning, and profits. And what's going to be even better aligned to help me increase productivity and help me increase profits and help others how to do that and how to realign and align that. And that was, all of that. And I'll talk even more about that in my creator confessions coming up for October, is, what also led to making decisions to leave Mexico to go to Herbalife Leadership Development Weekend in Canada a couple weeks ago, on my birthday, on my way to or through Nice, France, and then to come and visit my family, my mom and my dad, to spend time with them, because I'm so grateful they are still alive. And, literally I would not be here without them on countless ways and reasons. Uh, And then B, also to increase focus, to clear and align, and to be more financially wise and save money and not be so save money, pay off things, pay off debt, and not be so, in essence, distracted. Because what I find is, yes, travel sets my soul on fire, but then also things can sometimes pull me from purpose. So that is, a challenge also to my multi-passionate entrepreneurs, to my creators, to CEOs, to my digital nomad women, to recognize where, are you moving forward in every area of life as much as you would like to, and or are you allowing yourself to be distracted or disassociate in some ways, whether it's with travel or binge watching Netflix or social media, because there's countless ways where we can quote unquote disassociate, distract, and not face things that are happening in our lives in a number of ways that we get to heal, we get to grow, and oftentimes that shows up a ton in our business, in our finances, in our love life, in our marketing, all the above. So that was another reason why, as I was walking through my 90 days to 2024 and sharing that with you guys, I realized, like, wait a minute, Katrina, this is an area you get to shift. So speaking of defining goals and objectives, clearly define your marketing goals and objectives. What do you want to see and feel and be progress in? Is it, your reach, your potential clients? Is it increasing online sales, one-on-one clients? Boosting social media engagement, all the above. And then what does that look like? And then also, how does that scale with AI, with IO tools, with a CMO, with tracking that on a dashboard, like on ClickUp, a scorecard, so that the progress is being made and you have a pulse on where there's progress and where there's not, and where to refocus. That was another thing that I radically implemented to a new level in 2023 and have seen tremendous shifts. Research and interview. So I am a huge believer of making sure that people and things are in alignment. So you may decide, yes, I'm ready for a fractional CMO. Yes, I want to partner, with purpose in my marketing. But research, whether it's me, and then I also have the unique skill set of not only the things I've mentioned, but also having functioned radically in finances. So I end up bringing a hybrid skill set to you of literally like a fractional CMO slash CFO, because of countless years of experience, as an analyst, as a CFO, with the AICPA, with board of directors, with taking companies public, with putting together pitch decks and business plans and so much more. So you want to think about all those things with alignment, with energy, with skill sets, with gifting, and look at all that. Look at platforms, do interviews to see if the energy and the alignment flows. I had an incredible interview a couple of, probably like a month or two ago now, with Paro, with a fellow founder, and being basically her fractional CFO, but also in a sense overlapping with marketing. So it was kind of the reverse, with her marketing as well, to help her team and scale, because you want to look at the alignment, the expertise, the communication style, the updates, the compatibility with culture. And then speaking of collaboration and communication, open and effective collaboration and listening and honoring, ensuring your chosen fractional CMO possesses strong communication skills and a collaborative mindset. You want someone who will work, aligned and seamlessly with you, and seamlessly help you and share with you your success and bring out the best in everyone. Speaking of evaluating your budget and ROI, you want to consider your budget and expected return on investment. And what that looks like. That's where a scorecard and a dashboard comes into play, because oftentimes you may see radical results in, first saved time. First, you may see radical results in alignment to see, oh my God, I have a plan. Oh my God, I have a, project management plan. I have a dashboard and I know exactly where, I'm looking at metrics to make sure I'm getting movement and progress and results in business to business proposals, in, high end, client meetings, in closing sales and, tracking those kinds of metrics. Then metrics like saving time. That's a huge time saver and energy relief and peace provider in itself when we have a plan and we have purpose and we have priorities, right? I know I felt that, and I know other, clients of mine have felt that as I've worked with Google, Airbnb, NBC, different all types of different industries and clients and 7,000 plus creators. And at the same time, uh, time saved. So since May of this year, saving over 40 hours a month by integrating AI into every step of my launch. And that's something that I can help you co create as well. So imagine saving over 40 hours on top of what I mentioned into your month, and then all the things that'll get done because of that. Imagine having different tools, whether it's like Social Curator, Vista Social, and or repurpose.io, Opus Clip, set up to scale your social media, so your social media and your content is being seen on so many platforms. So not only are you saving 40 plus hours a week, but now you're seeing your social media go 5x, 10x, 100x, because who knows, one of those pieces of content may go viral. Speaking of, pitching brands to co-create UGC content, user generated content. And likely you may not know, beyond social media management and influencer marketing management, which I've talked about on series before, brands will often pay even more for UGC content because they use it for ads regardless of your follower count. Because in those types of arrangements, we are not functioning necessarily as an influencer, but if you are an influencer and you post organically, that can add value to the contract. On top of the fact that you can negotiate all the other stuff and bundle on a monthly basis. That's some of what I'm doing right now. And that's some of the things that you will get to learn into higher end strategies. Make your decision. You've gathered the information, you've interviewed people, you've evaluated your options, you looked at different platforms to help select the fractional CMO who best fits you, your purpose, your plan, your priorities, and your profits. Start your journey. You're now ready to embark on a partnership with purpose with the CMO that you choose to create it with. Then you align on things like a kickoff call. You align on the project management, on the dashboards, on the plan from A to Z, with business to business, with pitching, with IO tools, with AI and automation, with taking your content game to a whole new level, 10xing your content, integrating your launches with AI, with blogs, with shows, with social media. So start with the free quiz and or DM me on Instagram, CMO, and or the link where you have the the link in the show notes, fractional CMO, and or bit.ly/fractional CMO, like a boss. So leave a review on the show, drop your Instagram handle and or your website so I can shout you out. Tag me on social on anything you implement. Speaking of all the tools that I mentioned earlier, when you go to my Instagram and click the link in bio, one of my links is 75 plus tips, tools, and tech to create it, where you can learn firsthand about several of those tools that I mentioned. And if the fractional CMO program maybe is not for you yet, you may want to check out my Create It Monthly, where I dive into things like this on a monthly basis, both with content and courses already done, as well as a live session, minimum one per month. And as always, friends, remember, create, transform, and inspire, because you are born to. Are you ready to take your marketing like a boss with Black Friday and beyond? Keep listening to boost your Black Friday strategy with my Fractional CMO and Marketing A to Z free quiz. This free quiz will help you identify where you're at with your strategy, your structure, your systems, with your marketing, with Black Friday, with monetizing, and so much more. When you take the free quiz, I and the team will personally reach out to help you create it with resources. Definitely check out my YouTube video and the video in the show notes at Fractional CMO Like a Boss, so that you have me personally walking you through the quiz and insights and downloads. And you can get a free call with me if you are serious about having a fractional CMO work with you one-on-one for Black Friday and beyond to really take your business to the next level. So let's create it. All the free chats on faith, wellness, money, marketing, business, and travel, so you create a life and business you already. Head on over to the blog, the podcast, and the freebies to jumpstart your transformation. If you're ready to dive into the online courses, the live events, or the retreat, and if you want to create with our community on an even deeper level, definitely check out our internships, our influencer collaborations, management, and brand engagement. Let's create it.